Now, we have to be very cautious when it comes to this. We see American firms like AMC Network and a couple others trying to buy in on everything. And the thing about it is, you see now what Netflix did with live action Cowboy Bebop. Is AMC going to go in that direction? Hard to say. Another story here coming out that AMC Network is looking to purchase Sentai Holdings right now, which is the Sentai FilmWorks, which is also the parent company to HIDIVE streaming service, which is anime on there. It's a small anime streaming service. It's about $5 to $7, I think, a month on there. It's very inexpensive. That was one home for Redo the Healer was on HIDIVE. That's how I watched Redo, was on HIDIVE. I canceled it because they promised uncut versions, and it wasn't uncut. It was basically censored. But they had some good anime on there. But I'm going a different way now from now on, as far as my anime fixes on there. But let's read a little bit into it. This is off of ANN Network. AMC Networks announced Wednesday that it acquired Sentai Holdings, which includes Sentai FilmWorks and HIDIVE streaming service. The acquisition includes all of the member interests from Cool Japan Fund Inc., a privately Japanese invest fund. AMC Networks interim CEO Matt Blank said the acquisition builds on the AMC Network's already strong IP and franchises and furthers our targeted streaming strategy of our super serving passionate audiences with content depth, curation, and community. With the addition of Sentai, we see even a greater opportunity to build on the AMC Network's position as the global leader in targeted streaming as we continue to grow a sustainable and long-term profitable streaming business that will transform for our company. Sentai FilmWorks founder John Leifert stated, "We are thrilled by AMC's Network's acquisition and are excited to be a part of their growth strategy. This acquisition will not change Sentai's mission to deliver the most exciting anime content to audiences around the world. It will expand greatly and will give our content businesses more distribution, more partnerships, more scale, more reach. I couldn't be more pleased." Sentai FilmWorks executive managers team, including Ledford Griffin Vance and Paul Clinkscales, will continue at the company in senior roles. Sentai FilmWorks is a global supplier of the anime and official merchandise. The company brands include HIDIVE streaming service, Sentai FilmWorks, Anime Network, cable video on demand services, and Sentai Studios. Sentai FilmWorks has licensing numerous include Made in the Abyss, Akame Ga Kill, Food Wars, Shoki no Soma, and Parasite the Maximum. Well, who thought this was coming? I mean, you knew that a lot of these companies were going to jump into anime. Anime and manga are super hot right now. They are doing very well in the industry, and basically companies like Netflix has done very well with anime. Funimation's has been fighting to gain more content with its Crunchyroll partner, and also the war over at Warner Media with Toonami and Netflix, which we got something else we got coming up in a moment on another article on that as well. Now, we have to be very cautious when it comes to this. We see American firms like AMC Network and a couple others trying to buy in on everything. And the thing about it is, you see now what Netflix did with live action Cowboy Bebop. Is AMC going to go in that direction? Hard to say. Very hard to say at the moment. The smart thing is for AMC, and AMC has their own streaming service as well, is to merge the streaming services together with HIDIVE and all that, and bring in more anime into their fold. And that's the best way to do it, is to bring the anime. Do not touch any of this stuff. You know, properly, if you're going to dub them, properly dub them. Get people that are going to translate the scripts properly, read them properly, voice actors to read them properly, not interject politics as Funimations has done in the past. You know, you've had Western companies interject their own politics into this, and this is not something that's new. This is something that is not new at all. I mean, you go back to the 4Kids era. For those of you who have not seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Or One Piece from 4Kids directly, I mean, they butchered some of these series. I mean, you have series that removed certain characters, changed their looks. There's a point, you know, the one funny thing, and someone said it the other night, you know, one thing about 4Kids, the only contribution that really 4Kids created for the industry is that they created a shitload of memes, especially the pointing memes. Because if you've seen like this particular picture here where two guys are pointing, they're supposed to have guns in their hands, but yet when you see the scene, they're just pointing. You know, the network, the 4Kids network says, well, we shouldn't have guns. The kids shouldn't be looking at guns. But that was part of the bit. That was part of the series on there. You're erasing parts of it that you don't like. And the thing about it is, you look at years later, now we have access to these series uncut. And we see how much better that they are than what the 4Kids network has done to them.